If you like to see how two people can be independently and romantically linked with a third, you should definitely watch our picks for the best love triangle movies.
We love you, truly, so much.
The following ranking focuses on movies that deal with romantic relationships involving three people and explore love in multitude ways. We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Head in the Clouds, 2004.
Once people get married, they stop trying. Anyway, you'd want to have children.
One day.
Head in the Clouds is a sweeping romantic drama set in the 1930s. Released in 2004 and directed by John Dugan, the film stars Charlize Theron, Penelope Cruz, and Stuart Townsend in leading roles. Gilda, an aristocratic heiress, shares her Paris apartment with her Spanish muse, Mia, and an Irish teacher as the Spanish Civil War breaks out around them. It comes to a complicated romance, and Guy and Mia feel impelled to join the fight against fascism. Can a war-torn Europe separate the three companions forever?
And taking Mia with you?
I was always going to go back once I became a nurse.
Number 9. Keeping the Faith, 2000.
How is that possible?
What, specifically?
Well, I've seen the way women look at you, even though they know you're a priest, especially when they know.
I'm not blind, okay?
Okay, so how do you deal with that?
It's not an issue for me.
Keeping the Faith is a 2000 American romantic comedy film written by Stuart Bloomberg and starring Ben Stiller, Edward Norton, and Jenna Elfman. The story follows two friends, a priest and a rabbi, as they fall in love with the same woman whom they both have known since their youth. But the men's religious positions prevent them from standing up for their love. Keeping the Faith shows an unusual love triangle was the directorial debut of Edward Norton.
Okay, wait a second. Are we going to have the sex talk here?
Yes,
Is that what this is
you're
going to
my
be?
friend, and I want to know how this works for you.
It's fine. Fire away.
Really?
Really?
No.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
come on.
okay.
Come on. I know you got a list.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you don't. Right?
No. Right.
At all.
At all.
Number 8. Dot the I, 2003.
Thank you.
Thanks. Wait, I've still got that wine that you gave me.
This 2003 romantic thriller is directed by Matthew Parkhill, with Gail Garcia Bernal, Natalie Verbeek, and James Darcy in lead roles. This movie follows the story of Carmen, a beautiful Spanish woman who is about to get married. While out with her friends during her bachelorette party, she meets a stranger who she can't get out of her head. What is it that he sees in her? And why does she feel like she's being pushed inevitably into his arms?
Why do you have to film everything?
'Cause moments don't last.
They're not meant to.
Look, I want to remember you when you're gone. And I'm married to this blonde girl, you know, and she's very rich. And I'm full of regret because of... I don't know, just tell me something.
Number 7. Savages, 2012.
See you in the morning.
No toothbrush.
You want to use my finger?
Based on Don Winslow's novel of the same name, this crime thriller follows the story of two entrepreneurs, Ben and Sean, who together run a lucrative marijuana business and also shares a one-of-a-kind love with Ophelia. Life is idyllic in their Southern California home until the Mexican Baja cartel decides to move in and demands that the trio partners with them. Oliver Stone's best-selling film adaptation released in 2012 stars Blake Lively, Taylor Kitsch, and Aaron Taylor Johnson in lead roles.
We're dead, man.
No, man. He's dead.
Can't shoot a cop, John.
With one big thought in your head. Always not gonna die.
All right.
Forget everything else.
Oh, God, please, Mr. State Trooper. Don't pull us over.
Number 6. This Means War, 2012.
FDR has these tiny, girl hands, like little T-Rex hands.
Gross. That means he's got a Mike and Ike for a penis.
This Means War is a 2012 American romantic comedy spy film directed by McGee. The film stars Tom Hardy and Chris Pine as two CIA agents who would each take a bullet for the other. They eventually learn that they are both dating Lauren, who each believes could be the true love of their life, and they agree to let her choose. But a fierce competition breaks out, and they sabotage each other's dates with her. Which one will win her over?
Are you British?
Yes, I am.
It's a crying shame.
Why?
Oh, no reason.
You have very gentle hands, don't you?
Strong hands.
Gentle hands.
Strong hands.
Gentle hands.
It's like holding a salmon.
Can you excuse me for just a second? I'm just gonna, I'll just a minute for a second.
Number 5. Heartbeats 2010.
Qui est cet androïde?
C'est sa mère. Elle s'appelle Désirée.
Heartbeats was released in 2010 and was written and directed by Xavier Dolan, who plays a lead role beside Monia Chakri and Niels Schneider. The story follows two best friends, the straight young woman Marie and her gay companion Francis, as they find themselves entangled in a bitter rivalry when a handsome man named Nicholas enters their lives. Completely infatuated, the two friends compete against each other for Nicholas's attention. Who will be the winner in a tantalizingly impossible love triangle?
Il me l'a présenté il y a 2 secondes. Elle m'a dit que j'avais l'air d'une femme au foyer des années 50. Il peut bien parler avec son look de spire du Capitaine Spock. Au moins, j'ai pas l'air d'une pétasse assoiffée d'un Manhattan désuet.
Number 4. And Your Mother Too, 2001.
Yo también.
¿Tú también qué?
Julio. Yo también, putito. ¿Tú también qué?
And Your Mother Too is a 2001 drama by Alfonso Cuarón, which received an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Starring Gael Garcia Bernal, Diego Luna, and Maribel Verdú, the film takes place in Mexico and follows the story of two teenagers and close friends, Julio and Tinoch, who set off on a journey to a fictional beach with the older and attractive Luisa in hopes of seducing her. On the way, a bitter rivalry emerges. Will their friendship collapse?
¡Órale, cabrón!
Ya, güey, perdón,
¡No de
ya.
rodillas, pendejo!
No mames, cabrón, va a pedir aventón, güey, se nos va a
Ya
ir.
sé, cabrón, de rodillas, güey, te estoy diciendo.
Number 3. Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman, 2017.
I'm going to inject my ideas right into the thumping heart of America. I mean, I'll get a real artist to draw it properly.
She's an Amazon princess that lives on an island of all women.
Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman, starring Luke Evans, Rebecca Hall, and Bella Heathcote, tells the true story of the American psychologist and inventor William Moulton Marston. The movie portrays his polyamorous relationship with his wife and their mistress, who would inspire his creation of the superheroine Wonder Woman. Released in 2017 and directed and written by Angela Robinson, it received positive reviews from critics who praised Robinson's direction and the performances of its stars.
Suprema, the Wonder Woman, will not be an ordinary comic book, but instead, the start of a powerful feminist movement. She will be carefully crafted psychological propaganda based on a lifetime of research into the human mind, inserted into a populist medium to further the cause of equal rights for women.
Number 2. Match Point, 2005.
You have to lean in and hit through the ball.
I was doing just fine until you showed up.
Ah, story of my life.
Match Point, released in 2005, is a thriller directed and written by Woody Allen, and his first made in Great Britain. Starring Jonathan Rhys Meyers, Scarlett Johansson, and Emily Mortimer, the movie tells the story of tennis instructor Chris Wilton, who climbs into London high society and finds himself in a dilemma when he struggles between two women, his fiancée and an unsuccessful actress, who also happens to be dating his friend and soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, you better watch out for this one. He's made a living out of hustling.
I'll be ready for you next time. I'll see you outside.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1. Vicky Cristina Barcelona, 2008.
Let's be thankful for all the good times that we've spent together.
Two young American women, Vicky, played by Rebecca Hall, and Christina, played by Scarlett Johansson, travel together to Barcelona for the summer. Here they meet an artist, Juan Antonio, played by Javier Bardem, who is attracted to both of them while still enamored of his unstable ex-wife, Maria Elena, played by Penelope Cruz. Vicky's and Christina's self-image and life expectations are put to the test when Juan invites them to spend a weekend with him. Directed by Woody Allen, the 2014 comedy drama earned Penelope Cruz an Oscar for Best Female Supporting Role.
Not talent. I'm not talking about talent. I said genius. Genius.
I came close to killing for you.
Yeah, you came close to killing me with a chair.
I was defending myself, and you had a razor, and you were drunk.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments below. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.